What's up YouTube, Webberz05 here, coming at you today with Q&A number 3. So let's get straight into it. So about 3 people asked me some questions, let's get through. So first 3 are from Express Gaming. So question 1, what kind of real dinosaurs that interest you knowing more about and why you chose it? Mine would be the raptors because they are very fast and hunt as a team and the big claw on their feet and that they were the smartest intelligent dinosaurs of all. Okay, for starters, did not know that they were the most intelligent dinosaur. I'm not sure if that's entirely accurate, but I might search into that later. Additionally, the claws on their feet I believe would be more classified as talons. But in terms of dinosaurs that I like, I really like the Styracosaurus. That looks pretty cool. Also quite into this Ceratosaurus. Some of these I got into from watching the Dinosaur King anime, so that's how I know about a few of those. Pterodactyl, also actually very cool, nice flying dinosaur. Not really too much I'd like to know more about in terms of other dinosaurs, but yeah, those are the ones I like most. Question 2, when you were in school back in the day, what were your favourite classes you liked? Mine were IT, science and cooking back in the days. Let me think. So thinking back to when I was in school, I think my favourite subjects were, I really liked science, really liked doing all the experiments, and I had some of my best friends in my class as well, so that was really great that I got to spend some time with them. I really liked IT as well. Because of some of the projects that we worked on, I got to just do so much interesting stuff there. And I didn't like it, and I may not have liked it so much for the subject, but I really liked my French class. Not so, like I said, not so much for the subject, but I did have quite a few very good-looking girls in my class, so I can't really complain about that. And then probably my favourite subject that I had when I was at school was maths, because I was always really good at it, and my teachers were always really nice. Okay, question 3. Do you have any favourite WWE wrestlers? My favourites are The Undertaker, The Rock, Stone Cold, Steve Austin. No I don't, because I honestly could not care less about WWE. Okay, next set of questions are from Omar CU. So his first question is, do you think Endymion will ever again tier 2 or something like that? That's really difficult to call. Pendulum's always been one of those decks that kind of just comes in and out. It's always, a lot of the times it's usually solid competitors, but formats just really depend. But it's usually very format dependent. Right now we seem to be in a format of sprites and tier elements basically taking over. Hoping I can make mine a bit better. I'm hoping mine's got a solid chance because of the changes I've made in my recent deck profile. But I'll have to test over that over the next few tournaments and see how well it goes, to see how well it can be as a competitor. Though, admittedly, I also know that this format seems to be a lot of make an established board, so pretty much we've got to be in the position of main decking something that's like a board breaker. I'm just trying to figure out which one's best for me, either between Dark Ruler No More or Forbidden Droplet. I personally prefer Forbidden Droplet, but with Pendulum it's extremely difficult because you can't send pendulums on your field to meet the cost requirement because they don't go to the grave. So that's just something I need to think about. Then second question was, what's your favourite deck? So my favourite deck to play, that would probably be Endymion. Very easy to play. I know like the back of my hand. Very straightforward, and I really enjoy it. My favorite, though, admittedly, my favorite deck based on design, probably Blackwings. I really like the way that Blackwings play. I love them in the anime. I've thought about bringing my deck back, but I'm really not sure about it. I might consider it if I take a closer look at the support from Darkwing Blast and see what it does. But currently for Darkwing Blast, I'm more focused on rebuilding Draco Slayers. So we'll see. And you also just commented, I'm already hyped for your updated Endymion deck profile. You can try the Magistus engine with 2 Endymion the Magistus and 1 Artemis, 1 Bahamut Shark, 1 Toad, 1 Sprite Elf. Build the Bahamut Shark, Special Toad, and Special Elf, so you have 2 Omni Negates. Yes, I know that is an option of something I could do by playing Endymion the Magistus, because that is a way to make Bahamut Shark. But that being said, the Bahamut Shark would take up 2 extra decks. The Bahamut into Toad is just 2 extra deck spaces, which I'd rather use for something else. A friend of mine also recommended I try Sprite Elf because naturally I play Magician of Prophecy, which is a level 2, so it's an option for me to do that. But it won't. But the thing is, with Elf in tandem with Totally Awesome, it's not a double Omni Negate unless I've Xyz summoned the Totally Awesome properly, and if I'm summoning off Bahamut Shark, it doesn't count. So it's kind of just. But that being said, with the Sprite Elf, one thing I can do with it is summon it using Magician of Prophecy, bring the Magician of Prophecy back, then I've got a Link to, and a Spellcaster, which is another way to turbo into Spleen, and then Sprite Elf is a fire attribute monster, so I can use it for that, but I'm not entirely sure how much it would come up, so it was recommended by one of my friends at my locals, but I will think. So I'm still thinking about if I want to actually do the Sprite Elf edition, but in regards to Bahamut Toad, yes, it's a nice option, but not necessarily an optimum option. So, probably not going to do that. And then my last questions are from DarkPatrician84. First question was, we've seen your top 10 favourite Pendulum monsters. How about a top 10 list of your favourite cards in general? Ooh, I've always thought about my favourite cards in terms of monsters. I've never really thought of it in terms of cards, so I will give that a thought and set that up. And 2, I know you're a fan of Marvel superheroes, but what are your thoughts on DC ones? The thing is, a lot of Marvel fans don't really like to mix into the DC universe. I'm kind of one of those. I'm not really the biggest fan of DC. I did watch the Dark Knight trilogy. It was quite nice. It was decent, but not really a huge fan of the series. I will admit, I do like the Harley Quinn TV series with Kaylee Cuoco from The Big Bang Theory. That's a very amusing watch. I'm currently enjoying season 3, just waiting for more episodes to get uploaded for me to check those out. And another thing of a superhero I'm interested to see in DC is the upcoming Blue Beetle, which I think is next year. I mean, by default, I don't know anything about Blue Beetle, of what he does, of what his backstory is. My only interest in it is for the fact that the leading actor is Shola Miraduena, who's one of the leads from Cobra Kai, and I absolutely love Cobra Kai, and he's such a good actor, so kind of want to see how well he's going to do as a DC superhero. Okay, I think that is all the questions I've got. Quickly refresh the page to check. Loading. Nope, no other questions, so well, that was it. That's it for this Q&A. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Naturally, for the next episode, just leave your questions down in the comments below on this video. Remember that I do these quick Q&As every Wednesday afternoon UK time. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.